Let's go!
Let's see what everyone's been talking about this game for the past, like, people have been blitzkrieging my Twitter over the past couple of days during Cribma. Actually, during Cribma. And, this is going to be my first time actually watching the full trailer itself. Oh shit, it's really short. It's interesting they show Guilty Gear and, like, BlazBlue footage in the background. Okay. All right, this game already has some sick as shit looking characters. And it doesn't, I don't think, God, and this is the craziest part, dude, aiding. Do we have any official information on how involved aiding is? I'm super curious about that, if there's actually like a press release for this. Here's the thing, it looks good, but it absolutely has the visual styling of like BlazBlue Cross Tag. Between the backgrounds, the stages, even the way the characters sort of look, even though they are interpreted in the exact same way that non-BlazBlue games are, they're given the Guilty Gear Team Red treatment. But to me, it seems like it's the side of like Team Blue, you know? It seems like, because Team Blue is obviously BlazBlue team, BlazBlue Cross Tag. It seems like it might be them. I don't know. I'll have to see what the hell they say about it in the article. These characters look dope. I'm gonna say it right now. I think the characters look really fucking cool. This guy looks badass. I mean, right? This is, what is this character, Noel? Is this naturally sort of a Noel character? This guy's amazing looking, but there's already, that's the Ranger? You guys have to tell me what the hell's going on. That's Gunner? Ranger from DFO, okay. But right, you get what I mean, right? How there's like, is Noel the dual-wielding chick from BlazBlue? You're gonna have to fucking update me, chat, because I don't know what the hell is going on. Yes, okay. I'm like, that's not the robot, is it? That's how little BlazBlue I've played. So you get big cinematic supers, obviously. I'm already seeing a cancel mechanic of some kind, watching the trailer. There's this thing. Right, there's sort of like a cancel into special sort of super flash thing that they have. Interesting. And they show it with every character. Every character sort of does it. It's like a special canceled into special. Oh, DFO has special to special cancels? Holy shit, I'm a prophet. Or I have eyes. I'm sorry. So clearly, mechanics that already exist in DFO are being implemented into this thing. So you can go from special to special, like animation cancel. That's actually pretty dope. It's funny how a lot of fighting games don't have special to special cancels. It's kind of weird how many don't have that. And the ones that do end up being very fun in the very brief moments that they have existed. It opens up for a lot of creativity when you have special to special cancels. Yes, EX3 does. I was just about to say, there is a little bit of history with special to special cancels that I specifically remember in Street Fighter. EX3 is absolutely one of them. I'm glad that they're already showing that off, right? Yes, I know MK versus DC had it. Okay, I said some, not all. I said some, not all. I think the characters look really cool. Let me check out this article. I need to see what the hell this thing says. What is actually going on with this fighting game? And Aiding announced DNF Duel, an Unreal-based fighting game spin-off on the online RPG DFO at the Dungeon & Fighter Universe Festival. This is all stuff I'm completely aware of and attended. Release window were not announced. Watch the announced trailer. The new game is being co-developed by Neoful in a consolidation subsidiary next on an acclaimed Japanese studio. ARCSYS Works, renowned for its proven expertise in the high-quality action of fighting games, the animation style. The collective expertise of these two studios promises an outstanding fighting game experience for players and an exciting new direction for the Dungeon Fighter franchise. Did they not mention aiding? Really weird. There was next to no press release info. Weird. So it's this funky collaboration game? I actually want to hear what the hell, how much aiding is involved. Like, there's like no mention of aiding in their involvement, which in my mind is the second biggest announcement of this. Like, a game that's being developed with the craft that Aiding has of their fighting game history, with Arc System Works and their graphical quality and their fighting game history. And then obviously like the DNF part is big for a lot of people, or the DFO part's big for a lot of people. But yeah, I'm not saying Aiding is perfect. They've made a lot of stuff that isn't of the highest quality over the years. But they've also made a lot of very interesting fighting games that are very beloved, you know? But like I said, one of the weirdest little points of this entire story is the fact that Aiding is a very different company than they were with their last big fighting game, which was Ultimate Marvel 3. Very different company. We'll see. I think it's probably one of the most interesting things going forward, especially into a 2021 where we've known about the fighting games that are going to be coming out for the past year and a half, right? Like Guilty Gear Strive and KOF 15. We've known about for so long that it feels like they should have been out by now. But now they're 2021 fighting games, granted what happened in the year. So just getting any fighting game announcement, like any next-gen associated fighting game announcement of any kind, is really good news. But there's definitely been this like big lull, right? All fighting games that have sort of like brand new fighting games that have been announced haven't happened since mid-2019, and we're going into 2021 now, and this is, as far as like brand new big scale fighting games being announced, this is the first one, the first new fighting game announced in like, I'd almost say like a year and a half, something like that. Obviously Mortal Kombat got expansions and new seasons for, you know, Grand Blue and stuff like that, but it's been kind of a slow time moving into this next console generation of no brand new fighting games. So it's cool to see something, but it's also equally, Virtua Fighter technically wasn't announced. Virtua Fighter was a teaser that it could be a big esports game. But the problem is there was not an announcement, right? I would love to see like, yeah, there is undoubtedly a Virtua Fighter on the horizon. It's a thing that exists, but we don't know what the fuck it is. Is it going to be a Virtua Fighter reboot? Are they going to be reskinning VF5? We don't know. That hasn't technically happened yet, right? There's an idea that, oh, Sega didn't forget about Virtua Fighter in some way. But all I'm saying is that this is the first big official brand new fighting game announcement of some kind in a hell of a long time. It's been a long, like fighting games have become the fucking Elden Ring, where it's just like, oh, well, we know they're out there somewhere being worked on, but no one knows when the fuck they're coming out. And now at least we have an idea with Guilty Gear Strive actually having its release date. And now we're about to have an idea when KOF 15 is going to get actual gameplay reveal in some way. All I'm saying is that this is an early view at whatever the hell this thing's gonna end up being. And it's nice that the super early presentation is already looking kind of fun and the characters look pretty cool. And hopefully they go in a different direction than they did with Grand Blue. I just personally hope so, because Grand Blue is a game that naturally takes down the mechanics and makes everything much more accessible, but has a specific limitation on what a lot of the characters can do, at least early on. I haven't played it in a very long time. And I hope this game is a different thing, right? I hope special to special cancels and allowing you to do all this crazy shit carries. I hope that is something that is allowed in this game with its characters and stuff like that. The very little time I played DFO, like over 10 years ago, it's kind of a crazy game, right? Like the amount of stuff that you can do with your character, even 10 years ago, was like, shit, this is kind of a crazy, you just do all this stuff over and over and keep doing all this new shit. So I don't know. I hope that definitely carries over into this game, you know?